Hey guys, Brad M73 here. Welcome back to what is this game? Star Citizen Alpha 3. I'm sorry, no, Alpha 4.1. Golly, boy, this is. I feel like I've just woken up, but I've been so busy today. It's just been a busy day on the phone. You know, just doing all that fun stuff. Or maybe not so fun stuff, but stuff that just has to be done. But like, share, comment, subscribe. If you want to get started in Star Citizen, right now is actually a perfect time because they just started the Free Fly event. I think it was yesterday on the 17th of April 2025. So today is the 18th. I'm going to try to push this video out as soon as possible this evening. We'll see what happens there, but I'm going to try to you know, really give it the old college try and get it out tonight. You can actually create a free account, use my referral link in the video description. So click the, you'll just go scroll down, you click the link, it'll take you to the RSI website, and you just create an account. That part's free. Then you go to the main RSI website, which is robertspaceindustries.com, and you'll click on the Free Fly section, and there's in there, I think it's like the very top, it's not the top of the page, but it's top of the Free Fly section, which will probably be like halfway down the page, depending on how big your monitor is, I guess. And, excuse me, you can register for the Free Fly there. And you'll get 6 ships that you'll be able to fly from now until April 28th. There's a bunch of game package sales going on right now, so if you want to get started, you can get discounts that way. So there's some pretty cool stuff. And if anyone ever has any questions about getting started in Star Citizen, join my Discord. The link is also in the video description, and either myself or we've got a bunch of helpful people on the Discord that would love to answer. Well, I don't know if they love it, but I enjoy talking with people about Star Citizen and answering any questions. So yeah, feel free to jump on there and get involved and get started. And if you hate the game or if you love the game, now's a great time. But take advantage of the Free Fly. That's all I can say. The Free Fly event is very stable. I haven't seen any signs of instability or anything like that. So anyway, coming off from our last episode, I had problems selling the RMC that was on my ship. Now, I think it was Wednesday, so that would be what, the 16th. They did a maintenance pass, so I have yet to try to see if we can sell any of this. So we're going to come over. Cargo, it tells us we're supposed, so it's still okay, so we're still having problems. That basically means that I'm going to need to go over, let's see, to the spaceport and try to load on my cargo. Now, I think that creates a bug. Whoa, the heck was that? All of a sudden, I just started going sideways. I believe it creates a bug where my cargo is invisible.
Passengers, the shuttle is preparing to depart.
But it's still technically on the ship. So we're going to run over there. And I really want to try this to figure out this bug. Otherwise, we might just have to, start doing those I'm sorry, I cracked myself up. And I know I horrify you guys, that's for sure. I think it's just because I should have drank coffee, that's what it is. I should have brought coffee in here instead of water.
Shuttle will be departing.
I don't know. But no, I want to. Yeah, we might need to start doing the salvage missions to maybe make money on salvage, but not around Orson, because Orson's got the TDD here, which is where we sell RMC, and if we can't sell it here, I need to figure out where I can sell it. So our next stop is going to be probably Lorville. Yeah, I just feel like Lorville is probably the closest place to jump to try it, to try to sell there.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
Okay.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. At Corsair Skyway Shuttle Service, we aim to make getting there half the fun. Please enjoy your flight. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Open the door.
Check for your personal belongings before and after all shuttle flights, and to dispose of any trash at appropriate.
Yeah, as part of the free fly event, I think, trying to remember all the ships you get. You get the Fortune, the Misk Fortune, which I think is the new salvage ship. You get the Misk Prospector, which is the mining ship. Their starter ships. I think you get the Drake Golem, which is Drake's new mining ship. I want to say there's a Pisces, maybe the Pisces Rescue. And then the Corsair, which is, I think, the largest ship that you get. And then, I'm trying to think if there's any, I don't know if there's anything else. There has to be. The Crusader C1, I think, maybe? Like the Crusader starter cargo ship?
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Okay, so it's stored.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Well, we'll see if it's there. I don't understand why the elevators always go to the Javelin tour. It doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. Real Bradim 73 small hangar. Well, it still has a hole in its butt. Yeah, so like right in here, there should be cargo on the grid because it was showing there was 12 SCU of cargo on the grid. But obviously it's not there. However, let's go. I don't know where my. Oh, I have to lower the elevator. I love how I have all these paints that I've done for, like, you know, through Christmas and things like that. And I don't think I did any on this account for this past Christmas. I'm kind of disappointed in myself for not doing that. Yeah, here we go. So we got to go there. We're going to have to put all this onto the ship. So let's go get in the Atlas. Yeah, see how it's not locking into the cargo grid? So I guess I'm just going to have to set them in here as best I can, maybe? Ugh. I think I'm gonna like just move them over here, and then we'll kind of fine-tune everything with the handheld tractor beam. How does that sound? All right, let's jump out. Y key, as always. Yeah, I know. It's like the most horrible stacking job ever. But there's nowhere to stack. Whoops. So we just have to do it like that. We don't have a grid to stack on. There is a grid, but it's bugged. And I think it's bugged because it's showing that there's cargo in the grid, but it's not physicalized in the grid. It's just kind of in the database somewhere. I don't know. Okay, left Alt C, and we pushed all the way forward. Which is W. So we're going max speed. We're set to the max speed of 1100 meters per second. C's got the cruise control on. Because we're in Atmo, the air or the atmosphere is slowing us down, but we're going higher in the atmosphere, and the higher you go, the thinner it is in physics, and you start to speed up. And so, yeah, I'm going to go right over here to Hurston. So that's routing us to orbital marker 1. So we've already got... Are we all spooled up already? think we're spooled up. Yep. Little janky there. All right, so I am going to... I'm going to jump over to Hurston, and I'll be right back. All right. Well, that was pretty painless. Now I just need to find where Lorville is. I think, no, there it is. Right there. Cool off. There. Sorry, I'm not just like looking around at random things. I'm trying to take a drink of water. And it make, of course, you know, when you're tilting your head up to drink, the eye tracker does some funny things. Oh, hello there. Okay, I don't know where. Thought that was a TISA spaceport sign. Oh no, here it is. See him right there? Again, when you're coming in, you want to look for these. See where it says TISA spaceport? You want to look for those 6 and actually a 7th. I don't know, they're like floating billboards. So that's what you want to head for. And I'm going to left alt N because we might be close enough. Yep. Next I'm going to hit B. And that's going to put me into SCM mode. So it's going to bring up ships. It's going to allow me to fire my weapons, but we don't have the weapons active because we're in the restricted zone here. And then I'm going to hold the Alt key and hit C to bring myself out of cruise mode. And where the heck did my throttles and everything go? This crazy HUD. They needed to stop doing all these crazy HUD modes and just be like, this is the HUD. I mean, I have a HUD, but it's not showing my speed, so... Alright, I'm going to hit N to put the landing gear down. Well, you know what I'm going to do here? Let's do this first. Worst landing ever. And obviously I don't want to go out the back, so we're going to go this way. Closed door. Whee! And I'm just going to head to the TDD. I don't want to waste any time at all. Somebody asked in the chat, Brad, why don't you get any decent armor? This is decent armor. It's just the Xenothread armor. But I think I've got the big, huge backpack on, don't I? Which is the awesome backpack. I mean, we could go over to Tammany and Sons, I guess, and see. Is that at the Metro Center? Yeah, that's the Metro Center. Not going to go that way. I want to kind of solve the issue with this cargo first. Cause it's driving me insane. A minute? Are you kidding? The reason why this is so awesome is it allows us to use the Pembroke backpack, which is, I think, the largest backpack in the game. We'll drink some drinky drinks.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
And we will put our helmet back on.
Kirsten Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time. Now arriving. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
Well, that one worked. That one did not. Yeah, get on here. I don't want to miss that. Okay, that worked. Why? I just... I wish they would fix that kind of stuff. Now, 4.1.1, which is in Evocati, and I think it's Wave 1 now. It might be Wave 2 today, I don't know. They're talking about fixing a lot of the... Oh, we're going into the Hurston building here. They're talking about this being like a major bug fix patch. Of course, they're going to fix everything, and then in the next iteration that they add stuff to the game, it's going to break like 90% of the things that they just fixed. No, I don't know. I'm just saying. But hopefully not.
Please watch your step.
What the heck was that? But overall, I mean, this patch has been pretty stable. I've been pretty happy with it. So now we're going to go to the TDD. This is the trade division. It's here in the Central Business District. Looks like there might have been a bad guy come through here because all the guards are triggered. And here we are. And you can go to either side of this. I usually just come right over here. And, all right. Cross your fingers, guys. Cross your fingers for me. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Location. I'm going to say my Drake Vulture. And nothing is there. Nothing is there. Okay. So here's the... Huh. Okay, so it might have stored my inventory. Let's just see what we can get for it. Please work. Success! Items pending. So I guess there's a transfer. 395,000. Oh no, that's unloading, so this is not unloading. And we'll unload that. What? So it's still something still. So it's saying that there's 12. I wonder why the other one was 124. Because I thought it said 12 SEO as well. See, I'm thinking that this is the quote-unquote bugged cargo. So I guess the next thing to do would be to go back, bring the Vulture up, and then just start ejecting the cargo that we have inside the hopper from... Was that last episode we did that? Yeah, I guess it would have been. Bruh. Dude, we're gonna miss this. Yeah, I freaking told you. What the heck was that? The door was open for like 3 seconds. Just shoot me now, please. This game makes me want to... Wait, is that a security camera? No, it's a circle with a dot on it. Maybe the big circle, maybe that's the IR light and the little dot's the security camera. No, I don't know. Could you imagine if everything in this game was physicalized and you could like if you saw that light right there on that building that you could actually walk there, you could actually go there and look out? Someday that's what video games are going to be. They're going to be that detailed. I mean, heck, Cyberpunk 2077 is almost like that.
Now arriving from Pisa Spaceport. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
Okay.
Now arriving from Pisa Spaceport. Next stop, Pisa Spaceport.
I get to sit here and like watch the scenery all day too. Like, what was that building thing that we just passed? What was that even supposed to be? It's just a big shape.
Now arriving. Pisa Spaceport. Please watch your step when
Do not lean on door. Why not?
Now arriving. Stand by and let passengers.
What are you guys doing? Or guy and girls? Someday they're gonna fix NPCs.
Safety and prosperity.
So I'm going to go straight to the small hangar. And I hope my ship is still called up there. We'll see what's happening. And it's not pulled up. Okay.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Well, this will be pretty easy because all I will need to do is eject the box, and instead of putting the box onto the cargo grid, we just grab it and sling it into the freight elevator over here. What? So yeah, we're slinging this stuff over. I thought this is what we sold. So did we actually sell something? That is really weird. I don't know if we sold something or not. Of course it's going to do this. It's going to do this to me when I'm recording videos. To make me look bad. Wait, okay. Oh, great. We'll have to go. We might have to go and clean this up, but we'll be all right. I think, is this the last? No, there's one more back there. I think. Oh, come on. Okay, good. So yeah, here we're going to go to... Make sure auto eject is enabled. Please clear the conveyor. Oh, am I standing in the conveyor belt? There we go. I think I was standing there. Yeah, so that's the construction material. We're gonna have to sell this at admin. I'm not sure how many SCUs of this we had. 3, maybe 4. Okay, 3. Now see here, it's got 9 SCU, but it says there's only 1 there. Oh no, maybe that's how many it's gonna do at a time? I don't know. 1 every 3 seconds? Yeah, so I'm basically spinning my mouse wheel to get that out of the area. I think that got stuck. Yep. Do I have to be completely outside of that area, maybe? Maybe, oh. So, okay, so now we've ejected everything we can eject. All right, so let's store all this here at Lorville, and then we'll head back over. Yep. So that's 24 SCU. Well, we had to have sold 12 of something. All right, let's go. It would be really super nice, though, if this for this to get fixed. And I don't know, I'd have to read what's being fixed in 4.1.1. A lot of people have asked if they're, oh gosh, stay open, please, 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 please. Oh my gosh. All right, back over. We're going. This is what? The second trip back. I know that these tram rides kind of never get old, but they do kind of never get old. I'm trying to... when is the transportation network system, or what is it, transportation version 2? Is it the transportation system version 2, or the transportation network version 2? Basically, it's like all the coding for these types of transportations, trains and planes and automobile. No. You know what type of transportation? I thought we would have planet-to-planet transportation by now, where you could actually board a ship, sit down, just like an airliner, and be able to fly from Lorville to New Babbage, if you didn't want to fly your own ship there. I know that Chris Roberts has talked about that previously. Trying to breathe with my online counterpart, and I'm gonna just have head rush. All right, here we go. Fingers crossed. Game freezes for a moment there. So yeah, this is, yep, here's the 3 of those. 3 units. 178,000. Success. So that worked flawlessly. Now what we have to do though is let's see. So we have to go to Hurston L2, Mic L4, or Arc L1. So I think Hurston L2 is going to be the closest. What? Oh, that's MRTs. Okay. You know what? I should have done this on the tram. So yeah, you actually pay for the salvage claims. You go out there, you do your scrape, you do your munching. There it goes. All right, no rush now. Nah, security post Korea. Good luck there, buddy. Now, here's what kills me. An anvil arrow in a mining accident. Nah.
Now arriving from TISA spaceport. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
Okay. Let's look at that again. I'm just looking through contracts. Oh wow, we've got 90 hauling contracts now. You know what I actually need to be doing? I need to be doing... Well, I guess I need to be doing whatever's making me the most money.
Arriving. TISA spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
All right.
Or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
There they are again. They're just dogging around. I don't know what's going on.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following.
Okay. So the next ship I'm going to save up for is definitely 100% the Cutlass Black. Because that'll allow me to carry a small rover. We can even do rock mining in that if we want. That is if surface minables are working now. That was part... What the heck? Where did my flippin' hangar go? Okay. I swear if I open up the back end and there's boxes in there, I'm gonna lose my mind. Now, I bet now that we've unloaded it completely, I bet the cargo grid will work now. I hope to gosh it does. Okay, getting ready for an old Alt-N.
You are clear to launch.
I love how, like, it's like the maximum place. That's really interesting. All right, there we go. Oh, we're actually heading towards the Hurston building. And again, okay, now that's working. All right. The heck is that? Weird. All right, cancel. So now we're going to Faithful Dream Station. Okay, so this isn't far away at all. Okay, so we just have to go 18 kilometers up here. Now we're in nav mode. I don't want to go too crazy fast. See if we can come in for a stop here. Okay. So I'm going to put my shields up. And then I am going to go into salvage mode. Now, this is a very small ship. I guess we can turn our lights on too. I mean, even, you know, if you go external, you can see it's really small. Ah, so fast. Oh. I think I'm getting a delivery here. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so we completed that, but we can still keep going. Yeah, I'm supposed to be getting a delivery, so I might need to run away for a brief moment. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to cycle. No, we need to be, let's see, engage tool. Oh, we need to go into fracturing mode. So hold left Alt and W. And then just hold the left mouse button. Wait. No, we need to be on disintegration. There we go. I don't even think we needed to fracture that. Okay, here we go. I think the arrow might be small enough that we could have just disintegrated it. I love how there's no sound effects for it. I guess in space there wouldn't be. So that is fracturing and disintegrating an entire arrow. Alright, so now we just go back to salvage mode. Trespassing on private property. Wait, why is it every video I make I always get a weather warning or weather alert? Alright, so what I'm going to do, since we've completed this mission, I'm just going to run back because I've got a delivery coming. And we're going to log out here. Nope. And then, I don't know if I'm going to come back in this episode or if I'll come back in a subsequent episode. Let's see, get up. There we go. No, we need to log out. And, okay, we're back. And, go ahead and get up. And I think what I'll do, I'm not exactly sure how much time I have left. I took a little bit of a break. And what I need to do is we're going to go and see what... oh, here's some maybe... Oh, no. See, these are $5,000 salvage rights. Mike L4... Arc L5. Where is Arc L5? See, I don't want these salvage things to be... Arc L5 is probably way out. No, there's L3, L4. Yeah, so that's L5. Let's go... Let's go back over to Hurston, and maybe we'll pick up another... Maybe we'll pick up another one there? Oh, we're right here by that. Okay. Rear. Why is my mouse... My mouse is so sensitive. Alright, here we go. Because like I said, I would like to get... I would like to get some... Or get a mission that's not so far away from Hurston. See, here's more now. Wait, did I have more before? And I just didn't scroll down enough? Crew L1, Arc L3... Why is this arrow so much more expensive than this one? I guess we're going to have to pay the higher fee. Green Glade Station. Oh, so that's here. All right. Okay. Look how pretty that is. Just look at it. See, that could be like your desktop. See if we can see the nebula come in here. Yeah. All right, so we're 14K out. Let's slow down. And once we hit about 5 kilometers, I'm going to go ahead and switch over, get my shields up. Yeah. One click out. Take myself out of... Oh gosh. I'm going to take myself out of oh gosh mode. Oh, that'll make a cool... Maybe make a cool screenshot. I don't know. So, like... Let's see. Okay, check this out. Beep. Screenshot. Okay, we'll see if that makes a decent screenshot or not. The only thing that kind of sucks about these early missions is, you know, you can spend that 5,000 Alpha UEC on the claim, but you are probably barely going to make your money back. And then I don't know if the guns on these, or if there's missiles. Yeah, there's guns on there. I don't know if those are going to come off. You know, you could probably try to salvage those. But the thing is you get so little money for it. Now, missiles you could keep and put on your own ships if you want. Let's go down under. All right. So what I want to do now, we're going to go, is it Alt W? But I don't want to be in fracture mode, so I'm going to hit right trigger, or my right mouse button. And I don't know if it's going to disintegrate it. I think we might actually have to fracture it first. Yeah. So let's do that. Okay. Oh, right click again. So now we get our disintegration field. That's going to absorb. Whoops. Yep, that's going to absorb everything. Anything we have targeted, at least. Go. Still got this one. So yeah, you can see we've done these two jobs and we've only got 4.2. Let's see if there's. Now again, as you do more and more of those, yeah. See now salvage. There's more salvage. Anvil Arrow. There's a Titan Renegade. See, look how much we have to pay for that. Drake Vulture. Now, that wouldn't be too bad. Where's this Vulture? Oh, there's a 300i. Mike L1. That's kind of a haul from here. I guess I'm just going to have to pick this one. Let's go ahead and get it lined up. And we'll see you back in just a sec. Okay, so we should be dropping out. Okay, there we go. We will have to land and refuel here. Yeah, let's get up to 600 or 700 meters per second. Well, at least we're right here by the station, so we could land and refuel. We could probably even land. I wonder if we can land at the pad. Sometimes they're a little bit janky, but we can give that a try. That way we don't have to get stuck in an elevator. Slow down a little bit here. Speed up a little bit. Now slow down a little bit. Speed up, slow down, speed up. Wait, what was that? Okay, cruise control off. Hold shift, that's our kind of space break here. All right, here we go, guys. Okay, we're gonna have to hit Alt S to go back into salvage mode. Dual tip salvage mode here, so all right, let's get started. Just kind of scrape everything that we can see or not see. And I'm just trying to go slow so that we can gather up as much as we can. We're up to 5. Okay. Okay, so we're 46%. Oh no, it's actually counting down. All right. Now, the other thing you can do, and I'm not sure if this is on all vehicles with cargo holds, is you know, we could actually EVA over and open up the cargo door on the back of that and see if there's anything inside. I can't recall if I've ever had one here on a Vulture before, though. We're down to 16%, so we're almost done. %. Should be done here in a second. Now, if you're not really used to flying, or you're worried about slamming into the ship, just back your speed pip down to a speed you're comfortable with, and you're good. All right, so there we're done. So what I'm gonna do, now we don't have a, no, I don't want to do that. Open door. Let's close that. Hopefully I've got my helmet on. Bonk. We'll just see. Yeah, see, we've got some stuff inside here. So let's get our tool out. We've got scrap, processed food, iron, and gold. So let's just go and take this over to my ship. Should probably have lined it up a little bit better. I'll be honest, I wasn't really expecting to find anything. Now, as time goes, well, not really time, but uh-oh, my cargo grid is still broken. I may actually need to reset my vulture here. Come on now. I want to get the iron. The scrap I don't really care about. Scrap is crap. Now, there used to be some missions that would give you rep for different factions by, getting rid of the scrap for the factions. I'm not sure if those are still in or not. But you didn't really even need a ship for that. All right. All right, let's go crunch and munch this guy, and then we'll get out of here. And then we'll have to, I guess we'll have to go back to Lorville and... All right, let's see. No. Oh! Okay, we're in fracturing mode. It says it's 6.3 SCU, which should pretty much fill us up. Almost. Ouch. And then we'll just put on our absorption field, I guess. The disintegration field. So this is the center part is 5.3. Yeah, it's going. All right. And this should fill us right here. So you can see down at the bottom, you can see the little circles filling in there, right there. And 12.3, okay. So let's get this one. This is supposedly 1 SCU, so this should definitely top us off. Boom. Filler station is full. All right. Mode is off. Let's see. Now we need to find the station. There's the hangers out there. Where is... Did they move the pads? Oh, there's a pad. Yep. Okay, hitting N to lower the gear. I love how we're still trespassing. I wonder if I can fill from up here. Yeah.
Quantum fuel is at 100%.
And yet, on the upper left, it says it's not at 100%. Here's what I'm gonna do, because this could run us into a big problem.
Landing gear up.
Is if it says we're at 100%, see in the upper left, kind of, quantum fuel 87.61 out of 1.1 million. That tells me that that tells me that it's off, or that it's not working properly. All right. I'm running out of time here. So we may need to wait until the next episode to fly down to Lorville to sell.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
So I'm going to store it.
Moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
And of course, we're not going to be able to sell anything here. Actually, we might be able to sell the CMC because there's an admin station here. Generally, admin offices are where you would sell the CMC. But didn't we sell the CMC at Lorville? Okay, so the door's closed, so let's just go ahead and reopen it.
Welcome to the
Or retrieve it.
The vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
I really feel like they need to speed this up or switch the process by which they do this. And enter pilot seat. See, now it says 1.1. So now it says we're totally full, though it says no hydrogen fuel, which is weird. Okay, I just needed to turn the ship on. All right, while that's opening...
Landing gear up.
Okay, we'll see you at Hurston in just a second. Okay, so we are here at Hurston, and I'm just going to line myself up with Lorville. Lorville, down on the farm. No. Never mind. No, it's just better that way. All right, here we go. Lorville. What are those switches? Cargo bit. Wait. See, those aren't active switches. I think eventually they're going to be. But, you know, how many people would think to look up there? Why is my crime thing yellow? Is that because I'm in Hurston and Hurston's color is yellow? I don't know. All right, I gotta look for... Okay, I think it's right there. Dupree! I remember, like, when I was a kid, I used to have arguments over the name Dupree because I had always heard it as Dupre, and one of my other friends was like, it's Dupree, and we used to get into not really fist fights about it, but I mean, we'd get into arguments about it, nothing like major. And years later, come on, give me a hanger. There we go. I think it went through. Years later, like, sure enough, I finally found the correct pronunciation, which is Dupree. And then I was like, oh no, I feel so embarrassed. All right, here we go. Better start slowing it down. Boy, I remember in the early days of Lorville when you had we had like these tunnels that they were like holographic tunnels that we had to fly through. Wait, did I put the gear down? Yeah. Yeah, we had like holographic tunnels that we had to fly through, and it was just excruciating. All right. Let's see if I can back this over a little more, and bam, we're down. Let's go out here and then we'll open this up. Now hopefully I can sell all of this stuff here. I don't know if I'm going to get a ton of money for any of it, but you know, it's all right. Whatever we get, we get. It's an extra bonus. I wish I had a box that big filled with gold. So we have 4 boxes of construction material. No, 4 boxes of recycled material, and looks like 8, almost 9 of construction materials. And I don't even think all of this will pay for the fees. So we'll get 8, because I think we had 8.95, and you can't make a partial SCU box. That kind of stinks. Hopefully someday we'll be able to have partial boxes. All right, so I think that's it. Yeah, 0.95, 0.4. And you can't combine materials in the boxes either, which is also super fun. All right, we're going to send all this down. Bye-bye, materials. All right, well, that is going to be it for this episode. We'll come back in the next episode. We'll wake up here in Lorville, and we'll just run over to the Central Business District, and we'll sell our stuff, and we'll figure out how much money we made, and then we'll have to make a decision from there on how we move forward. Do I want to go back to Orison and do more cargo, or do I want to do something else? So like, share, comment, subscribe. Again, if you want to get busy with Star Citizen, we got the free fly going on until April 28th, 2025. Use my referral link down in the video description when you create your account, and get started in Star Citizen. I'm Brad M73. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.